Everybody? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson. I haven't been live in a long time, so I don't even know if y'all can hear me. It's been a long time since I've been live on this channel, maybe like almost a year. But I'm trying to do something a little bit more different, kind of getting more involved in the community. I have a video coming out pretty soon about some of the things that I've been hearing on what I consider Repat YouTube. What's up, Chick P? And unfortunately, on Repat Tube, right? And that's those of us who are, either African American or Caribbean, and we have now moved back to the continent of Africa. And we're making this content, and you guys are liking what some of us are doing. Unfortunately, we have people, and I'm hearing this in the Hebrew Israelite community. You have some older people coming back to Africa, and then you guys are seeing what folks are doing, and you want to come back and booking consultations, and you're sending money, all right? And then I've been hearing about some horror stories, like I said, that's been happening to you guys, and that breaks my heart. Y'all might not always like me or like my takes. You might think that I'm controversial with some of the things I'm saying, but I understand how hard that you work for your money, okay? Especially if you're coming from the African American community, or even if you're African, and you have to go back and you work, in Dubai, you work in America, you working in Europe, and you're trying to do something back home in Africa, and you're trying to live a life for yourself, and then you lose your money because somebody scammed you. And there's a few things that we want to talk about in this live, and I have a video that will basically lay this out. And almost every 1 or 2 years, I have to make this same video because, people end up getting scammed. Let me tell you something, guys. Just because you like a YouTuber's personality, you feel that that person is really legit. Anybody can be who they want to be on this motherfucker. Okay? You can be like Brother George Macon says, you can be the booker, the baker, or the candlestick maker on YouTube. That's a lot of YouTubers that I have met. Once the camera come on, they are one way. And when the camera come off, they somebody completely different. You cannot, all right, because you see somebody online, because you feel compelled because of their spirit. Because he got a pan-African spirit. He got a pro-black spirit. Let me support him. Let me help his business. No, you got to understand that you work hard for your money. Okay? And YouTubers, none of us are investment bankers. We are not, I repeat, people who are investment stockbrokers, none of that. Okay? That's not what we do. At the very best, we are content creators, and we live in an African country at the very best. Okay? Now, can you do a consultation with a YouTuber? Yes. Okay? Can you do a tour? There are YouTubers who have successful tours. Brother Dinah's got a tour. Brother Jay Cameron has successful tours. There are people who have tours, but that's the extent of where that is. There should be no YouTuber. He said there is no YouTuber that should be selling land or selling land acquisition. In most countries where you cannot buy land legally as a citizen, thank you, Brother Terrence B. I think that's Brother Terrence. Where are you from, Terrence? You from North Carolina? So, guys, we don't do that. At the very best, that is not our responsibility. We do not do that. Okay? So that is not in our capacity. If somebody wants to charge you $50, $100, somebody may have more money than that for a session. You feel compelled to do that to get some information. That's the extent of it. But nobody should ever ask you to invest in this whole relocation situation. Guys, listen. In Uganda, if you guys were interested in relocation services, there is one that I use called Expat Assist. That's the one that I use. No African American, no Caribbean person has that I know, at least in East Africa, would be able to understand how to get around visa processes, understand visa laws, have connections in the government. You're gonna lose your money. Nobody should charge you a fee to relocate to Africa as a YouTuber. Okay? A YouTuber cannot help you relocate to Africa. I've been here for a decade. That is something that YouTubers are very unsuccessful at doing. Here's what they can do. They can introduce you to a city or to a country. There are people that they can probably connect you to on ground. Okay? But as far as you spending money, buying land with them, building houses with them, all of that shit, you talk about African scams, we got scams right here in Repat YouTube. Don't do that. You'll be a fool. Okay? And if somebody, because most people, I'm telling you, most Pan-African, pro-black, repat YouTubers are broke. Most of them are broke. All right? And so most of them come here with little or no money. Most people, and again, I was lucky. I spent almost 7 years to 8 years building up my life in Uganda. I came here in 2017. I officially moved here in 2022, but I was leaving and coming back for 5 years. Most of you guys know me. I have a very successful YouTube channel, many channels, over 300 million views. I made a lot of money in the game. So, and I've been putting out. I'm one of the most known YouTubers in Black YouTube. So for somebody like me, with that kind of ability, I can move easily. But a person that's coming over here and they in Gambia, they're in Tanzania, they're somewhere else, and now all of a sudden things got bad and all this. I would like to come to Uganda for 2 months. What's your email? I don't do consultations at no price, sir. So that's why I'm here now. I don't sell consultations. I don't book time. You can't pay me for none of that. Because I don't want to deal with y'all like that, for real. I'm gonna be honest. I make way too much money doing content. That's the business that I'm in. That's another thing too. I'm not rich at all, but I make money doing content. It's worth my time to be on a podcast or to be on my other channels making money. I don't have time to sell you a course. I don't have time to sell you nothing. I don't have time to do that. Anybody that got money and got opportunities, we don't have time, or those people don't have time to be fucking with you like that. That's the stuff. God's honest truth. All right? It's the God's honest truth. I hate to say it like that, but nobody got time to be talking to you, trying to sell you something. Nobody successful in what they're doing will do that. Okay? So nobody can try to teach you how to invest or how to make money, and they just got there and they wasn't investing in the States. If they were investors in the States, they wouldn't have came to Africa. They would have been in the States in the New York stockbroker, or they would have been on Wall Street or something else. Most of these people didn't run business in the States. They're not running businesses now. They would have been real estate brokers in the States if they love real estate so much. Hardly nobody that went to school for this shit would have left America to move in Africa in their prime working years. And you got to understand that. Just because it looks good on their videos and the weather looks nice and you know what I'm saying, the women is beautiful and they think, or you think the men look good and all that stuff, you got to, thank you, brother Sly Guy. You got to be cautious. This is hard. This is hard work here, guys. It takes you you're leaving America to come to Africa. That's hard work. Okay? So you got to understand the play. That person that is trying to get you to invest, they're going to get rich in Africa off of you. Okay? That's their plan. They're going to get rich off of Africa off of your fucking money and your work. Especially if you're an elderly person, it's predatory. Okay? Because you want to lead a system, you want to lead Donald Trump, or you want to lead a white man, and they know that. They're going to talk to you about why Africa is the future. Meanwhile, they on YouTube talking to you about why Africa is the future. And they don't work. Let me tell you about Pan-African YouTube, right? It's so much opportunity. If you have a following on this channel or a following, like Ken Ganda is a good channel of mine, right? But if I did Ken Ganda full time, it would be all my other channels. It's that much opportunity here. All they would have to do is work. You can work, and I'm gonna post my screenshot. Last April on this channel, I made $8,000 off of AdSense by just putting in work. So it's people who do. If they would just do the work and learn how YouTube works, you would always get views because people love this content. But they don't want to work. They would rather scam and lie. Okay? So you got to be mindful of that. These people don't know you. Not everybody is pro-black. Not everybody is Pan-African. Okay? And you got to know that for sure. I don't care what nobody tell you. Okay? Hold on. Riven, do me a favor. Can you turn that music off? Hold on a second, guys. It's gotten so bad that, you know, I've been seeing so many people coming onto my page, emailing me, dropping in all this other stuff, right? So I want to let you guys know this. Another thing, let me tell you, like, most people have never run a business before, okay? Guys, I'm not talking about anybody else but what I'm talking about. So if you have questions about anything, don't. I'm just gonna time you out. We're talking about this subject, nothing else. Okay? So most people have never run a business in America. All right? So when you come here, you would need to have at least some experience. If you've never had experience, you know, running a business and you don't know an industry, and then now you're dealing with employees that don't know the American system, that is hard work. Okay? And most people will come and fail at that. All right? So you're having somebody that's telling you about investing that has already failed at all the things I'm talking about. They don't have a business. The business failed. They ran out of money. And they're going to use your money to do it. Okay? Here is what you should do. If you like an African country, always visit first. Okay? Always visit first. Always visit first. Come check it out. See what's going on. You know? It could be Kenya, it could be Uganda, it could be, you know, Gambia, wherever. No, I'm not talking about nobody in particular. All right? But there was an incident that has recently happened within the last 24 hours that has me very concerned, okay? I heard about a lady that has lost over $24,000 to a YouTuber, okay? $24,000. So once I heard that, an elderly lady, I had to, thank you for the super chat. Johanna, thank you, brother. Your own page. Thank you so much. So that's why I'm saying that. So visit first, family, before you go to any other expose the YouTuber while you're covering the YouTuber. Because I don't have the receipts for sure. Okay? But I'm pretty much understanding that it's true. And also, I don't like to really, and here's the situation here. I've already told people don't do this, and people do it all the time. I'm not mentioning the YouTuber's name. At this particular point, you guys will see videos. But again, I haven't got the receipts yet. So that's why I'm not calling out any names. Thank you, Mr. Evil. Okay? But what I'm telling you is this happens all the time in this space. It's something that happens all the time. It happens in every country. All right? So visit the country that you guys want to come to and be dedicated to it. If you want to live in an African country, guys, it's going to take you 5 to 10 years. Stop thinking that this is going to be a quick strike thing. Okay? This is not a quick strike thing. Okay? This is hard work. You come into a place, you don't know the place, you don't know the system, power go out, it's potholes. You know, people do things differently. People doing this and that. You don't know. You need to make sure that this is a place that you want to come to. And then you got to understand where are your skills? Are you already in this industry? Can you teach the industry that you're in? Like I was a YouTuber, right? And a content creator. So it was easy for me I can teach this business. I can produce this business. I produce for other people. The Pan-African Dating Show. Press 1 if you guys seen the Pan-African Dating Show. Can you press 1? Who has seen the Pan-African Dating Show? Press 1. Okay. Now, would you guys who have been watching O'Shea for a long time, would you say the Pan-African Dating Show is completely different than the other things I do? Would you say that the Pan-African Dating Show is completely different? Press 3 if the Pan-African Dating Show is completely different than anything else I do. Absolutely, right? You would not even know that I'm associated with that. But that's the experience. I mean, we do have Pop the Balloon coming, but that's the experience of me being in this industry. So I can go from commentary to now going to producing that. That's the kind of level of skill that you need to have in a business before you get here. Then you can deal with all your cultural problems, everything else. Some of you guys have been to my speed dating events. One of the brothers I met, one of you brothers that follow Kingana, I met you guys at one of my the Valentine's Day single events. It was packed. We had like 400 people. So I'm not trying to brag, but I'm saying that's the experience level. So you should be able to take somebody in an industry, coach the industry, teach the industry. Or you working from America, you have a job and all that other stuff and all this other things, right? SPK is still with me. He's back in the States. So otherwise, if you don't have that level of skill, you need that skill to be here. Then on top of that, you need to know how to deal with the people. And the person that you're talking to on YouTube don't have that skill, because if they had that skill, they wouldn't be asking you to invest or selling you a land plot or selling you a business. They wouldn't do that. They would be busy in doing what they're doing. Okay? That's why most people, we don't have a Patreon on Kinganda. We're probably going to do it for those who want to support. We don't have a tour. Brother Jay Cameron, Ronald Barnes, just for all the content and great years. Enjoyed it. Thank you so much, Brother Ronald Barnes, for the $20 super chat. Now, if somebody want to give like this, that's okay. Right? I'm not locking the door like, what's that pastor? What's that guy's name? What's the guy who said close the door in the church? That never would have made it, dude. Guys, put the guy's name in here. Marvin Sapp. If somebody want to support you, that's fine. Okay? So, that's one thing. But we have Pan-African scammers, family, and it's dusty. It's down bad. Pan-African YouTubers or Repat YouTubers are not investors. They can't invest for you. They can't invest for themselves. Always remember that. If you don't know what to do with your money before you go to Africa, a Repat YouTuber, a person that is from the African American community or the diaspora that has moved to an African country and make content about Africa. Okay? You can leave your money, before you send your money to a YouTuber, put your money, I'm talking about big money, investing money. Send your money, put your money into Fidelity and let it sit. Put your money into, there's Britam, there's money market accounts. I had a show where I use Britam. We use Britam for Kinganda. Kinganda has a Britam. Okay? You can use these Prudential Insurance companies. If you want to invest and you want to save your money somewhere, put it there. And let your money just grow. Okay? Before you send your money to a fucking YouTuber. I've heard somebody send as much as $60,000. You're gonna send $60,000 to a YouTuber? Why would you do that? There is no YouTuber that has established any business in any African country off of investors' money. And again, if they don't have the money, it's not your problem. YouTubers are to make content. That's what we do. We make content. We make podcasts. We make reaction videos. And we build online communities. And that's where that shit stops. Okay? We are not investors. None of us. Even if you were to hear me say that, you should unsubscribe. If you hear me saying I got land for sale, I'm fucking lying. Okay? If you're saying I can help you invest, I'm lying. The reality is I can give you my opinion on what you can invest in. But I'm also going to tell you that it's going to take you a 10-year period. You're not going to come to Africa, Uganda, or Kenya and just invest and get your money back right away. It's going to take you a lot of time. You need to go back home, work, come back, work. You need to have momentum. It's going to be a long time. Anybody telling you different is lying to you. YouTubers should be doing nothing but taking at the most. If they're going to sell merchandise, that's cool. Patreons, that's cool. Consultations, that's where it stops. Okay? It's where it stops. And I'm really want the diaspora to just understand that, we complain a lot about the locals. I mean, I'm just going to say it in general, local scamming. All right. When it comes to diaspora being scammed big time, the reality is this, guys. We typically don't trust. I'm going to be honest with you. We don't really trust Africans for real. And I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm talking about in general, those of us from the African American community, we are very unlikely to trust Africans. Okay? We're going to just be honest. This is not being mean. We would have a distrust of Africans coming to Africa. When we come here, as much as we want to be open to shit, we're not going to trust them. Nobody wants to admit it, I'm going to tell you. We're not going to trust them. We'll support them. Okay? We'll support them. We'll buy their garb. We'll buy their clothes. But we're not fucking with them like that. Unless one gets really close to us, and that's still unlikely. That's still unlikely, right? So who's going to be the person that scams you? It's going to be somebody. And in some cases, here's what you're going to, hey, a special person's here. So here's what's going to happen. It's highly unlikely. So what happens is you're going to most likely end up with somebody either from the African American community, a Caribbean community, or what you're going to do is you're going to deal with somebody that's African and that lived in America. And that's somebody you got to work for. Let's talk about the first part. The first one. When you deal with, like, say, Ugandan American, okay? Somebody that's like, oh, hey, how you doing, man? I had a guy that was a Rwandese American that grew up in Uganda. So they'll try to align with you. Oh, man, how are you doing? You're from California. Oh, I used to live in California. I used to live there. Oh, man, I understand exactly what you've been through. So they're going to try to basically align. Then they're going to try to empathize and recommend. Let me go through that again. Align. Oh, I'm a Ugandan American. I'm a Nigerian American. I'm a Ghanaian American. I'm a Ghanaian British. Oh, okay. Where are you from? Okay, you're going to connect with them because they speak Same foreign accent, your accent or whatever, right? Then you tell them about your problems and start, going through what you're going through in the country. They're gonna basically align with empathize. Oh, I've been through the same thing. But you know what? Recommend. I know somebody you can trust, and that person is me. Then you'll see that person start recommending you, invest in their business, let them be a middleman for you. Let them. I had a nigga do that to me. Okay? A person got me like that. I got beat out of thousands of dollars. It wasn't hella thousands, but over time. I had a person that was trying to beat handling my business like that. What's up, No Limit Eddie? Shout out to Eddie. Shout out to I did a podcast with him that will be coming out tomorrow. I was looking for the thumbnail, but we didn't get it today. But shout out to No Limit Eddie. He's in Uganda. He came and did a podcast. You have to see it. They're gonna try to align, empathize, recommend. I'm going through what you're going through. Here, here's what you can do, and I know somebody. And they're gonna come in and say, I know the market and you don't know the market. Like, I'm from Uganda, so you don't know what you're doing here, but I know what you're doing here. That's how a lot of African Americans get scammed, by either Ugandan Americans, Ugandan British, Ghanaian Americans, Ghanaian British, or African Americans. Let's go to that. Okay? Because African American scammers is the ones that get you the most, or from the diaspora. It's us. Okay? It's the pro-black, we tired of the white man. So they're gonna get you the Africans are not gonna get you like that. The African Americans is gonna get you with the Babylon kind of is burning down, and I'm saying Babylon because my brother Go Black to Africa is definitely not a scammer. So I want nobody to think I'm talking about him because he's not. But he's one of the most upright dudes I ever met. But he used the term Babylon. But most people will have that doomsday. I don't know. He don't say Babylon. He says damn America. But people will say Babylon, how evil it is, right? We hate America. Okay, so I don't want nobody to think it's Go Back to Africa is a legit person. I love Go Back to Africa. He came here and stayed. He's one of the few guys that I've ever seen that was really like who he was. So what they'll try to do is the white man is against us. And people, not everybody who's scamming is using Babylon, right? I'm just saying you will hear that kind of tonality. America is crooked, it's evil, it's the LGBTQ, it's the homosexuals. And a lot of us, we don't like that, right? Those of us in the pro-blacks, we don't like interracial dating. We don't like the selling out. We don't like that, right? Most of us who come back to Africa, we don't like it. We don't like interracial for the most part. We look down on some of those things. So African countries is not like that. So they get you on emotionalism. Trump's in office and the white man and you know what I'm saying? The white man is holding me back. So that's the emotionalism that the African Americans get you with. The diaspora guys are trying to align with you based on I've lived in America like you. That's how they get you. Akon, exactly. Exactly, yes. The diasporan guys get you like, oh, I lived in America too, so I can align with you and I understand your problems. But since I'm actually Ugandan or Rwandese or Nigerian, I know the land, the law of the land more than you. So the African Americans don't do that because they can't do that. They come to you with Africa as the future. You got opportunities here. The white man been holding you back. The white man don't hold me back here. Look at what I can do. I'm here building for the community, brother. I'm building for Africa, brother. They talk to you like that, right? And a lot of us, we're gonna be honest, we like emotionalism. We like niggas that talk that shit. Okay? We like it when people is really talking that talk. And a lot of people understand that if you are basically charismatic, they can reach you. And that's how they're going to get you. They talk to you and rile you up. And you go back and look at your experiences in your life. And they're going to be telling you, why you scared to come to Africa? You go to Europe. You go over there. You don't want to come over here and be with your people. Take the risk now and all. And it's like you kind of got a fear of missing out. And it's like you need to do this. Why are you not? Exactly. Romanticism. Every now and then they'll sprinkle it with a little bit of truth, but they're gonna come in and they're gonna show you around. You're gonna see how nice it is. You're gonna see they're gonna talk about how they've been restored. And some of that is true. A lot of me and my life has been restored from living here, but not in the way that they sell it. I did a lot of growing up in Uganda, and even when I lived in Poland, and just because I understood what my privileges was in America, and I see how other people live now here, and and it's made me think about that. But yes, it has brought me an emotional connection to be here, but in a different way. But they're gonna sell that emotional connection to you. You're not in the system anymore. Now you're in Africa, and then that's predatory because that's predator. It's playing with your feelings. No, I'm not talking about go back to Africa. I mentioned him so y'all wouldn't think I love go back to Africa. Go back to Africa came to see me. So no, we're not talking about go back to Africa. But I'm just saying, but you will hear verbiage, and I can talk like that sometimes, right? Like verbiage, like hey, the system is there, or whatever. We're pro-blacks. We talk like that. And then some pro-blacks are more into the system of white supremacy and all that stuff and talking down on that. So then you feel like you need to make a move right now. Let me tell you something. You don't need to come to Africa right now. You need to come to the continent when you are ready. Okay? You can never be ready, but when you are more ready than you should, because wherever I hate to say it, wherever black people are at, you're going to have an opportunity. Okay? Don't ever make somebody make you feel that you are missing out right now. Oh, if you don't come to Africa right now, they're going to take all the opportunities. The world been around for billions of years. Okay? And there's still opportunities every day. All right? It's still opportunities every day. No matter where you go. Some opportunities is greater than some other places. But you should not make somebody make you feel like you need to jump on, or the Chinese they can't get all the opportunities because you are going to have a insight to something that you're going to see as an opportunity, because even in the black community, in black America, it's opportunities. Other foreigners come in all the time and see them. So you mean to tell me that they're going to basically take out all the opportunities because you have a fear of missing out? No, ain't no fear of missing out. It's always an opportunity. People are getting rich every time. YouTubers, well, you better start YouTube right now. People get successful on TikTok at any given time. YouTube at any given time. Okay? So you should make no content creator make you feel like you need to make the jump. You need to be prepared as much as possible to live in a condition like this or to do business in a condition like this. You need to make sure, because like I got what my social media manager got us saying, when you rush, you crush. And black people got to stop being so instant off your emotions to go and run somewhere. Some of us are here in Uganda and in Africa, and listen, we done lost a lot of money trying to rush and do something. My mama used to always tell me, boy, take your time. Take your time. Why you rushing to do? Check what you're doing. I remember one time I had failed a math test, and it was because I didn't check my work. And my mom said, why are you always trying to double check what you're doing? And African Americans, black people, we need to stop thinking that we got to just rush and just get someplace. Didn't nobody build Black Wall Street overnight? It takes time to learn. And then as black people, you got to learn how to start working in the community again. Let me just tell you like this. Most of y'all are coming from a situation where you don't need black people, okay? Where you live at. You don't need black people where you need it. I mean, black people is not your boss. Black people is not your assistant manager. They not your employees, okay? So you're not used to working with blacks like that, most of y'all, where you depend on them economically. Once you come here, That's different now. And if you don't know how to work with blacks, you are if you're a petty person, that works when you have a job and you can go work Amazon on part time. But when you live here and ain't no money here like that, and you gotta work with your people to achieve something, you need to have that skill. Cause you're gonna need black people in the community once you get here. Cause when you leave and you need somebody to go and check on your business to make sure that your employees ain't stealing all that shit, you gotta know how to work in the community. And some of y'all didn't have to do that. For me, I've been here for 7, 8 years off and on, so I've learned how to do that. I didn't know how to do that. But if you've never had to learn how to do that, you run into Africa and you run into people that don't know how to do that, y'all gonna end up having the same problems that you had in America. That's why you see the infighting in certain countries. We have it sometimes here in Uganda, not very much, but you see it in Gambia, you see it in Ghana, and because you have not learned how to work, you got to know how to work with your people, how to solve differences with people. These are the skills that you need because all that I love the black people and I love the whatever, but when you start having differences between yourself and you don't know how to resolve those things, that's the issue that you don't know how to work through. And you're going to have to learn and get acquainted with how to work with people, especially Africans who are not on time a lot of times. They may or may not be always telling the truth. They may or may not be, you might think that they're basically taking advantage of you. You have to learn how to work with them and also those in the diaspora. That is something that is a learning curve. Okay? That takes time. And most people that's trying to sell you an investment, they're not gonna tell you that. Even if you do get all your land and all this stuff, if you don't know how to train, how to talk to people, because in America we can be straightforward. Nigga, shut your motherfucking ass up. That's being straightforward in the black community, okay? Tell it like it TI is. That's how we say it. We gonna tell the truth and what? Shame the devil, right? We gonna be honest and say what's on your mind and your heart. We not on here gonna let nobody push us around because we don't come from that community. But you coming into a place that don't operate like that. That don't operate like telling it like it TI is. And when you have something and you want to be straightforward and get to the point of what's going on, and people look at you as a problem. Because now you being honest and you being yourself. Because our mama hasn't taught us to like don't be a follower, be a leader. That's how we taught in Black America. You got an issue, you get it out. And sometimes hey, if you a man, shoot the fade, put the hands up. That's not how people do that. Here, ain't no shoot the fades. Somebody owe you some money, shoot the fade. That's how we handle shit. That's how we handle that. That's our way of thinking. You know? When we have issues, we straight to the point. You know? But this is the stuff that we gotta learn, and that's why I said it takes time. Stop giving people your money and be willing if you're gonna come at it as an opportunity. But it's gonna take your commitment. It's gonna take your commitment. Working with black people is not easy anywhere in the world. Okay? It's gonna take your commitment. It's gonna take your commitment to not give up. It's gonna take your commitment to work through it and to still do what you say you're gonna do when somebody else don't do what they say they're gonna do. That's what it is. You delivering when other people not delivering. That's what I'm saying. Doing what you say you're gonna do when somebody else is not doing it. But if you're gonna try to just throw some money at something, it's not gonna work, family. And a lot of times I don't have the time to come in and just, do the live stream. But the situation was so bad, I had to come on here and say this because I love y'all, right? And I love being in this community. You know what I mean? But I don't want to see older women spending their money and losing their money to YouTubers. I don't want to see people losing their money they work for their family, $60,000, $40,000. It was one situation where I didn't step in, but there was a family that was going to be here that was about to lose their money, and then the individual dropped them. They came to Uganda without my knowledge. I didn't even meet them until they got here. So people don't care about your kids. You got, like I said, not like they say at altar call. Who from the black church? Press one, because I grew up in church. So who from the black church? Who grew up in church? Baptist, Church of God in Christ, Pentecostal, AOH. Who grew up in the black church? Okay. The late Reverend James Cleveland. I know he was a homosexual. He used to tell the people, you women, when y'all go up to altar call, what did they say? Take your purse with you. Okay? Because why? I want to see if you can say what I'm gonna say. Why should you take your purse up to the altar call? Because why? I wonder if somebody know what I'm talking about. I want to see if you can comment what I'm gonna say. Why should you do it? It's a saying in the black community. Why should you do it? I'm gonna see if somebody know it. You see how black y'all are today. No. Y'all, I'm looking for the. No. Y'all ain't with the. I'm gonna tell you what the saying is. Because everybody in the church ain't holy. That's what it is. Okay? Everybody in the church ain't holy. That's a big saying in black America when I was coming up. Everybody in the church ain't holy. And it's no different in in the Pan-African world. You see Umar, these people look at you as predatory, and then they will not apologize to you when you suffer. And they will shift accountability. Like, no, do you know in the black space, if you expose a YouTuber for scamming, do you know what people will come and say? And this is why I don't really engage in that. They will come and they will say you're a hater. Okay? You are a hater. I've met some people in the Pan-African YouTube that I feel like are complete snakes. I mean, I'm never going to mention their name publicly, right? But if you were to put that person out, they will come out and say, you jealous of them. What up, DJ Kill Jones? My brother out of St. Louis. I got to come to St. Louis. I said, boy, I know you still fat, right? They will say you hating on somebody. You jealous of them. You make a video about somebody scamming somebody in black YouTube, they will come and say, you a hater, you jealous. You hating on the black man. How you here and you hating on the black man? They'll tell you that. You hating on the black man. You a white supremacist. They'll tell you that. You can tell somebody. That's how sick Negroes are. You can sit there and tell them beware of that person, but see they like that person. You see, it's people in black YouTube that don't like me from my views. I ain't never scammed nobody. Okay? They don't like me. So it's fuck O'Shea. O'Shea can come on here with receipts. And they're going to say, well, you know what? He a hater anyway. I don't like his ass. As long as that YouTuber, if he or she presents themselves as somebody that's legit, it don't matter until that person gets scammed by them themselves. Then they will not listen to you. So that's why I don't tell nobody about call out names. But I'm telling you that a lot of YouTubers are not who they are in real life. They're not like that. Some people will come on here, hey, hey, what's going on? We got to build a community. Turn it. I know one YouTuber, a woman, a female, I won't call her name. This lady will come on here and talk about racism, talk about the white man, talk about Arabs. I happened to be in the same country as her one day. This is a true story. That the Lord Jesus Christ drop kick me right now if I'm lying. Shout out to Brother Isaac Thomas. Okay. This same lady, she didn't think she was gonna see me this day. I happened to be in the African country. I saw her walking with some of the dustiest sandals on, with an old ass white man. The white man had to be the age of Methuselah. Okay? He then got out the grave, went up to heaven, and came back and put on some. This lady here got a channel on YouTube, a popping channel. White America this, white black this, white Africa. The white man looked like he didn't got 75 hip replacements, tearing that ass up. She looked at me, and you know me, you know me, you know I had to say something. I said, "Oh, how you doing?" Well, you could have seen her heart jump out her motherfucking chest. Had on them cheap ass African sandals, was sliding all down. You could hear her sliding all the way from Rwanda. Just slid all the way down the motherfucking street. And she was walking with that zaddy. That zaddy was about to go in and get some impressive claim. The zaddy paying for everything. Paying for the house. But she right here in pro black YouTube, predatory than a motherfucker. Oh, you know I'm petty. I had to say, how you doing? And I don't like her motherfucking ass either. I don't. I swear to God and 30 white folks, I don't like her at all. I didn't like her even before when I found out about this. But would be wearing African garb. She will be talking about the oppressive white man and got the white man all in her dentures. All in her dentures. If you know what I'm talking about. All I can say is one word, 3 syllables. Testicles. Okay? Then going around telling people she don't like the white man. He just paying for her. I'm telling you, the shit that goes on in Repat tube. I thought the manosphere, I was in both. I was in, the manosphere content and in Repat tube. But we didn't really have scammers really in the Repat in the manosphere like that. Because, men, you're not going to be scamming black men like that. It just don't really happen. So, you can't really scam. Black men are kind of really, I hate to say it, brothers is not really down to get scammed like that. And then, Negroes, they're going to come to find out where you at. Like I said, it was one dude, I don't want to mention the brother's name. I happened to be in cafeteria one day. And I'm going, I'm minding my business and everything. I had me somebody in there, me, I had some in there thick with me. You know how your boy do it, okay? Because, listen, Uganda is the country of just excessive booties. I hope my mama don't watch this, but the ass here is crazy, okay? She gonna get her a Ugandan grandkid or a few because this motherfucker here. I love you, sisters in Black America, but look, because you, brother Julian, brother nigga, why you didn't come and see me? You been following me for years. You didn't come over and see me at all. And fat ass, where's fat ass Killzone at? Nigga, you better bring your lazy ass over here and come see me. I'll call the police on you niggas. Anyways, Smitty. Thank you, brother. So, Kenya got some booty clapping too. Y'all know me. I can't even come to Kenya because y'all recognize me so much there. Because Kenya, y'all be on the internet too much. South Africa, #1 bullshit. We'll see about South Africa. I got some cheeks, but we bullshit. Okay, but I'm just going to tell you. So, I'm in the cafeteria, right? And I go to Woolworths. There's, South Africa has a Woolworths clothing, almost every African country. So I'm going there. I come out, I see a nigga looking at me. And you know how you can feel an energy with somebody looking at you? I'm like, so I come in and I'm sitting down with a young lady. And the nigga walk in. And he looking at me again. So I'm checking him out. I said, oh my God, this nigga is big. And I'm not no small guy, but he definitely bigger than me. So I'm thinking like, man, here we go. I done said something on the King Gunner channel. He about to whoop my ass, right? So he turned back around again. I said, ain't this a bitch? Julian, nigga, I'm gonna give you your money back. Bring your ass. No, I'm not. I'm lying. I'm not gonna scam you. But look, when you gonna come see me? You've been playing. You've been watching my other channel too, nigga. And Khalid. So let me tell you the thing, brother. Let me tell you the story. Y'all interrupted me and shit. So I'm standing there. He like, you O'Shea? I ain't gonna lie, my heart was skipping the beat. I said, shit. Yeah, I'm him. I couldn't say I wasn't me. And I'm like, hell no, I can't take him because I shook his hand and nigga damn near broke my hand. So you can't just be scamming. The reason why he was cool. And we end up going out and stuff. Even whoever know that Zach McQuaisa. Anybody know Zach McQuaisa? Zach McQuaisa pulled up on me like that. I was playing the game. I got a big story about Zach McQuaisa. He came and walked up to me. I'm playing the NBA 2K on the mall. He walked up to me. Look what the. I looked at him, these little bitty ass ears. I said, oh. He goes, I am the heavyweight champion of Africa. I said, shit, yes you are. You motherfucking right. I turned that. They was like, it's time for you to pay for the hour. I just went on ahead and paid. That dude talked to me for like 3 hours. I did not miss a blink, nothing. I listened to everything he said. He said, watch me on YouTube. He showed me a highlight tape. About 15 niggas got knocked out in 5 seconds. I said, ain't this a bitch? One day, I got to tell a story about Zach. He wanted me to come to the podcast. And I was bullshitting. He said something like, I ain't going to ask you again. Because you know, he be in Uganda all the time. I said, shit. I sure did take my ass over there too. I ain't going to lie. I took my ass over there right away. Okay? So the reason why I'm saying that is with men, you can't be scamming men. Men will fuck you up, especially black men. Okay? Because you don't know how big somebody is. You don't know. You think you're going to just be scamming dudes. What up, Pedro IT out of Canada? Somebody will whoop your ass. So that's why you don't. But see, in the Pan-African space, women is more over here in the pro-black space. You know, you got elderly people and shit like that. So motherfuckers trying their luck. So that's why niggas can do it, and then they'll be fucking hiding out. But as men, you can't be scamming nobody and somebody know you in a somebody gonna come see you. I'm a living witness. I ain't never had that issue before, but yes, it's been a few times that it's people who know you. I was like, ain't that a bitch? This is a bit. But when Zach came and stopped everything I was doing, shit, I was a witness that day. So a lot of you women be getting scammed. A lot of you women and sisters and stuff like that, you single moms, man, it be women with single moms be getting scammed. I hate to say it, but it's happening in a lot of the Hebrew Israelite communities. I got love for the Hebrew Israelites, but it's a lot of competition in the Hebrew Israelite community, and that stuff is happening over there. You know what I mean? But yes, I saw the pro-black African YouTuber with older zaddy. But when you hear about her on YouTube, that's the truth. When you hear about her on YouTube, she be talking about this and that and the white man and the Asian. You can't listen to these motherfuckers for real. You don't know what the fuck they doing. You don't know who they sleeping with, and you don't know who is clapping their cheeks. You don't know who clapping the fuck out their cheeks. And will have them sandals on with white zaddy. After they come on here, you know, there's so many people here in Africa. These girls will go to the village. And I'm going to talk about that. You got Africans who will go to the village, do content in the village. Here's me living as an African man, living as an African woman. Okay? Get money, come back and live in the high rise in Kampala. then go back to the village and make content. That's a big thing here. It's one lady here that's a beautiful lady. This one of the best looking women I've ever seen in my life. Pro black, got a huge following, and be getting clapped up by zaddies. I'm talking about this motherfucker is fun. Yes, that's her. I seen her. That lady is beautiful. That lady is fucking gorgeous. I seen her at the A. Bryant's Fashion Awards. I, I swear, I ain't never seen nothing like that. That lady is bad. I done seen her up close and personal. That's my boy though. But he ain't no scammer though. But that's my boy. He be coming to my events and shit. I fuck with him. But he just walk anywhere. I mean, he go to the village and stuff like that, but he anywhere, he getting views anywhere. But that girl is grandson, that's my boy. But he go anywhere and get views. It don't matter. He could be in a toilet and get views. But that girl, yes, she is a zaddy worship, yes. And got a baby that's light skinned, like Mike Bibby. Baby looking like Steph Curry, and the white man left her. But I'm talking about the girl is beautiful. The lady is beautiful. But they will be on here talking about, oh, Africa, we gotta work for Africa. We gotta build up Africa, and they be getting built up all right from the back. They be getting built up from the motherfucking back. They get built up, vanilla back shots. Okay, and these African American YouTubers here and some of these Caribbeans is doing the same fucking thing. They will be over here saying anything to get views and doing the similar shit. A liar is a fucking liar. I don't care how you cross it. Okay? And they will take y'all money and go and give it to them zaddies and be lying and stealing and scamming. And once a scammer, always a scammer. The motherfuckers are liars. Now, I'm going to tell you, you know me, I love the black community. Y'all might not always like my takes. And my mama don't like me cursing. She probably in here somewhere. Boy, I done raised you better than this. You ever running your fucking mouth. She don't curse. My mama don't curse. But, what up, Brother Chaos Rain? Oh, Colonation. I love the black community, right? So my people worked hard to get to where they at so I could have an opportunity to be in Africa, right? So I can't disrespect. Now, I've done a lot of disrespectful shit in my life. Stealing this ain't one of them. Okay? And y'all so thirsty for content, I don't have to ask y'all for no money. I just need you to watch the damn videos. Most of y'all so pathetic. You gonna click on the video any damn way because you ain't got no damn sense. So I know what kind of video gonna make y'all watch and all the other stuff. When I want to put up the nice shit, y'all don't want to watch that. But all I gotta do is put up a goofy ass video. You gonna watch it. So that's my money anyway. Put up a thumbnail that don't make no damn sense. Okay. So it's opportunity if you would just work. But a lot of these Pan-African YouTubers don't want to work. And you got to understand that. And I didn't want to put it out there, but I was going to be honest, man. A lot of you guys are being preyed on. I don't even have a Patreon for King Ghana. And the reason why I didn't want a Patreon because I didn't think that we can keep it up. But we might do it one day. But we don't offer tours. I may do one tour. Because I really don't want to see y'all like that. I'm going to be honest. The reason why I don't have no tours and overcharging y'all for no tours, number one, I don't really like tours. And number two, I live here. I don't want y'all in my fucking business. I don't like y'all like that, to be honest. I'm going to be real. Okay? I live here. I don't want you in my shit. I don't want to really, I don't want to run into y'all. Now, if I do run into you, I will talk to you. And I'll definitely, give you my attention. But I don't want to run into y'all. I don't want to You'd have paid for me to come fucking see you. I don't want to. I live here. I might be out tricking and doing whatever the fuck I'm doing. I don't want to run into your ass. I'm out there tricking on something, thinking, here you come, watching my fucking video. I don't care about you watching my damn videos. That's why I just stay out of Nairobi. I just stay out of Nairobi because I keep running to damn people from the community and shit. I'll be all in the malls and stuff. I can't even go to the bathroom. 34 y'all. Look, okay, nigga, I see you. Thank you for support, motherfucker. Okay, and that's the truth. And the reason why is because I have something already going on in my life. Anybody that has some money or success going on, they don't have time to ask you for your money. And you brothers and sisters need to know that. Somebody that's asking you for an investment, asking you to buy something all the time, that person is almost predatory. Okay? That person is predatory. And you got to understand that. That's a predatory person. And a lot of times we put it on Africans, Ghanaians, and it's a lot of us, we're going to be honest, most African Americans don't trust them right away, okay? Most African Americans are not getting scammed by Ghanaians. They're getting scammed by us. When they first come into a country, you want to see the African American experience. You want to see how we living, okay? You want to see how we're doing, because you see yourself from our perspective. I wonder which expat African American community in Africa is Ghana by far. Ghana is better than everybody. Ghana is better than everybody. Ghana got the most resources. Ghana is the best. Ghana is the best. They're the most organized. O'Shea, why you don't do advertisement? Because I don't want it. Because I don't know what the intentions are. Ghana is we have a good community in Uganda. It's small, but it's getting better. Okay, it's small, but it's getting better. But Ghana is the best. Ghana is the best by far. Ghana is number one. I think South Africa is number two. Nairobi has the potential to be the best. Nairobi is probably the best. Well, I'm talking about the expat communities. Ghana is the best expat community. Nobody touches Ghana. Ghana is gold standard. Ghana is the best for the diaspora. That's right now. Ghana has the most organization for the expats. Kenya is very good. I would be living in Kenya if I didn't live here. Kenya is the best. Like, if I had to move somewhere, I would move to Kenya, by far. I would recommend going to Kenya to coming to Uganda, meet me personally. So I just want you guys to know that, I love you guys. I'm only answering questions about Africa, not Poland, brother. Okay? So, I love y'all. Maximilian, what I'm saying is that I'm not saying which is the better country. The best expat community is Ghana. Ghana has given the most citizenships. It's not even close. All right? African Americans in the Caribbeans and black have been going to Ghana for 40, 50 years. They have an African American the African American, what do they have? A community center there? They have that. They have they have things you can tap into in Accra that we don't have in Uganda or whatever. The expat community in Kenya, nobody touches Ghana as far as the expat community. Nobody. It's not even close. You got Dr. Kambone there. You have academics. Ghana is way ahead of everybody as far as expat communities. They are better. They are more organized, and that's the truth. Yeah, and this is yeah, WB. Yeah, and you know me, I'm kind of critical of Ghana. So, but Ghana expat community is better, but that does not mean that there are not other opportunities in other places. Yeah, but like I said, be careful, brothers and sisters. Africa is beautiful. Uganda is beautiful. I love it here. I built my life here. I made the most of my money indirectly being here. But it takes time, family. It takes time. And I know you work hard for your money. I know that you bust your ass for your money. You know, you want to come and for some of you men that's single, okay, or even if you married and you come here and you come out here and you see some of these women in Kenya and some of these women in Uganda, you're gonna go back home and you're gonna stop talking to chicks in America. And your whole focus is gonna be working to get back here. That's the God's honest truth. Once you come here and you see what's working over in Kenya, Uganda, and South, you see what they're working with every day. You're gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna go home and be with Palmelina. And look, till the next time. Hold on. Now I touched down. Now Ciroc Brunch. Let me tell you, the Ciroc Brunch MC Treasure just closed down. Ciroc Brunch is no longer, man. I was at the Ciroc Brunch in January. All right, but Ciroc Brunch is no more. It was an Alchemist, and you know, it is. Let me just say the Ciroc Brunch was the last one was in February. Ciroc Brunch had the baddies though. Not even gonna lie. Shout out to Chaxi over at the Mic Check podcast. He was here. We was there. He came to Nairobi, and he came on the podcast right before he left. And boy, I was drunk to the motherfucker. I don't even drink like that. I don't even drink Ciroc. Do you think you will marry an African woman? I'm a pro-black. What the fuck are you talking about? African American? It's either one. How come you're not married to an African? You still single? Because motherfucker, I'm single. That's why. I'm minding my own fucking business. Okay? That's why. God damn it. I'm here in Uganda dealing with this shit. I ain't got time to be having kids, and I'm trying to build this motherfucking thing every day, goddamn day. Leave me alone. There's some cheeks out here. I'll clap somebody up one day and get married. Don't worry about that. Cause and some of you sisters now, Dietra. Okay, I know you black. All right, y'all come out here and see me. Okay. But you're gonna see some booties out here that's just crazy. It don't make no sense. You see some of the women out here that is so fine, literally. And I'm pretty sure you women out here, you're gonna see when you come here, you're gonna want to come back. You're not gonna go to Kenya and Uganda or what do you say Tanzania, and when you look and you see motherfuckers walking down the street, and you see neck breaking booty walking down the street, and ain't nobody looking but you, you're gonna be like, why y'all not looking at this? It's like that here. But don't don't look at the opportunities. Opportunities in Africa are there, but they are hard to actualize. And we really need to tell our people that opportunities in the African world do not come overnight. It's a lot of gatekeeping in this motherfucker. Okay? They are fine, but are they obtainable? Let me tell you this. When you talk about women in Uganda or Kenya or Rwanda, you can see chicks in Miami and you cannot obtain them. Here you got a shot. And if you don't believe me, I have a singles event. I have one on May 24th. Ice Cream Social. You go to the panafricandatingshow.com and register for it. And you bring your black ass there and you ask me if it's obtainable. Isaac Thomas, can I safely invest in real estate? You better safely invest in real estate in the motherfucking States. That's what you better do. Okay? You black Americans out there that want to come to Africa, put your money in what you understand. You can, let me tell you this. We got to stop thinking that because you want to move to Africa, you got to buy fucking real estate in Africa. You don't have to buy no fucking real estate in Africa. Like you said, the S&P 500, I have the NASDAQ 100. You buy you invest. Listen, I'm going to tell you what you do. Invest, because if you invest in real estate here, I'm going to tell you what happens. People here don't be paying rents and shit like that. Motherfuckers don't be having no money. And you can't just evict people like this and you can in the States. So if you think eviction laws is bad in the States, the law don't even work in this motherfucker, okay? So you will be mad as shit. Don't you do that, you can come to Africa. And you can take your black ass and buy you some real estate in America. Where you can have property managers and all that shit collect the money for your ass. And you can be here, Isaac. You know you want to come over and get you a little African girlfriend or wife and all that, and put your money in America. You can put your money in other ways in Africa. It ain't gotta be real estate. That's the best thing to do. Build you a house in America. You ain't gotta be investing all your money in real estate in Uganda. You don't understand it. You better take your money and go buy it in St. Louis or Detroit, one of these markets you understand, and then bring your ass out here and use that money and spend it on your girlfriend here. Okay? And you got to stop thinking that, oh, well, I got to take my money out of America and put it in Africa. You need to put your money in something you understand in Africa. Me, I'm a content production house. Kinganda Studios produces me, the PDS. It produces Yap Session. 90s Nostalgia. Why are you so, am I yapping? Well, why in the fuck are you here? Over there with that Bill Biv DeVoe S curl you got. Looking like you was on Tales from the Crypts. Well, if anybody get your ass up out of here. I might be trying to be pro-black tonight. I'll roast your motherfucker. Anybody get your ass up out of here, fuck with me. I'm not the one. Detroit, go and invest in something that you guys can understand, family. How much do you pay people? Girl. Hosea, you got a face for radio and a voice for print. And your mama said the same thing when we had your ugly ass. I just happen to have more bananas than the other nigga. Okay? Thank you so much, Unc. Get it real. Y'all invest in what y'all understand in America. Stock market, all that shit. Keep your money there. Your Amazon account, don't take your Amazon account. Don't close your account out. Your American Express. I got my American Express. What they say, don't leave home without it. Listen, my shit everywhere. Okay? And my mama she on the card. She be taking all my goddamn points and all type of shit. Okay? Don't leave all your shit good. You never know when you gotta fucking go around and go bad. Stocks are crashing hard here. Baby, stocks crash hard all the time, honey. That's the stock market. Okay, honey? Let me tell you something. Stocks go up and down. The S&P market goes up and down. You should buy it when it's cheap and it go back up. I made $100,000 in the stock market last year from shit I did years in the past. Stocks go up and down. Real estate go up and down. You keep buying anyway. So y'all got to get out of that. Buy and hold, buy and hold. So keep your money in America. Your connections come in America. Okay? You coming to Africa, you need your American shit. Your Amazon card, you need your motherfucking you need your Amazon card, you need your American, I got my Amazon account. You need your American accounts. You need your credit cards. All that shit, don't you come to Africa and stop all your shit. You can come over here and be fucking hungry. So you keep your American shit. Because people trying to leave here and go get what you got. All the stuff that you see in Kanganda, I got from America. All the equipment in my video is pretty good. I bought my American Express card. I didn't get rid of my American Express. Hell no. I got my American Express. I still got my Bank of America. I still got my SEP IRAs. I still got all of that shit. And I come over here and get some of that shit too. Okay. I got my Stanbic and all that. Y'all, you're an American, okay? You don't have to stop being American because you want to come to Africa. The Chinese keep all their shit. When they come to Africa from China, they don't stop their Chinese shit. They got all their shit still in China. Is that right? Motherfucker ain't gonna just take their shit away because you in Africa. You crazy as shit. You bring your shit from America over to, here. You stay connected. Is that right? So I've been trying to tell you Negroes, this is why I don't like talking to y'all, because y'all so damn silly. Be telling y'all every year I gotta come here and make a motherfucking video about this shit. Y'all keep getting scammed. And the next time I'm not gonna even say that. I'm just gonna be like, see, look at them. I try to tell their ass. Motherfuckers don't ever listen. Hard-headed as hell. You think you gonna come to Africa and figure this shit out because you smart. You very well be smart. You don't need to be a dummy to get scammed over here. Smart people get scammed all the time. But understand that you might think you too smart and you're gonna find out the hard way that how dumb you really are. Okay, so family, I really got things to do. And I really love y'all. I really appreciate y'all. I want you guys to be successful. I really do. It is this is my life's work. And I love my community. I love being from where I'm from. All right. And yes, you can make it here, but it's gonna take you some fucking work. Okay. Stop giving these people your damn money. You work hard for your money. Some of y'all got kids. Some of y'all got a mama you taking care of. Some of y'all have retirement that you gotta, you can only work for so long. Don't you give these motherfucking niggas your goddamn shit. Don't you give these people your damn money you didn't work for. Some of y'all done worked hard and all this other stuff, and you got kids and you got a mom and all that stuff. Don't, because they will take your money and then act like, well, it's not my fault. That's what happens. People will take your money and then they will be, it's the black culture, pro-black community got a lot of accountable shit going on here. Somebody will take your money and blame you for it. So you got to protect yourself, family. You got to protect yourself, family. People will take your money and don't care nothing about you. And you're thinking because they on YouTube and they talking a certain way and they seem like they look, some of these people are really crazy. They have mental problems. Dr. Umar Johnson, I love what the brother talk. Dr. Umar Johnson is a delusional motherfucker. Okay? He's crazy. Okay? Dr. Umar Johnson seems like he the kind of person that shake the little security gate and eat, like they say, what did Bernie Mac say? Shake the security doors and all that shit and eat gingerbread cookies. That's Dr. Umar. It's a lot of people that can articulate pro-black ideology and they can convey it to you and they're relatable, but they're crazy. You got to understand, some people are sick, family. And YouTubers are crazy motherfuckers. I will tell you because I'm on YouTube. And you got to be crazy to get your ass on here every day and make fucking videos. You got to be fucking halfway stupid to do this shit, okay? To put your ass out here on the motherfucking camera every damn day and be creative, it takes a little bit of you got to be damn near crazy. You got to be a crazy motherfucker to do this shit, okay? No normal motherfucker says, I'm going to just make a career talking on the fucking camera. That's a motherfucker that's crazy, okay? And that's partly me. You have to be. Who seen my Dusty News Network on my main channel? Press 1 if you've seen it. Just press 1. If you seen my Dusty News Network, what normal motherfucker will come up with some shit like that? Tell me that you know. Just normally just come up with some stories like that and put the motherfuckers out all the time and make stupid ass thumbnails like that don't make no fucking sense. Who will do that? That's a motherfucker who's damn near lost their goddamn mind. Who will do that? Somebody that's silly and ain't got no fucking sense. I'm just being honest with you. You think I'm playing? It's funny, but it's the truth. You have to be fucking crazy, damn near, to be a YouTuber and to survive this shit. Damn near gotta be a crash out, okay? No, I'm not crazy, but I'm just saying you have to be fucked up to a certain degree. Okay, you have to be. That's some. Every talented person is fucking weird, right? YouTubers are weird niggas. I'm gonna tell you, YouTubers are. I've never met a normal YouTuber, motherfucker. It's only one I met, TJ. Everybody on YouTube that I know, the motherfuckers is weird. Okay, so you already dealing with people who not really there. Then you talking about motherfucker who's on YouTube and they moved to a country they don't know nothing about and just showed up there. Now that's strike 2. Okay, that's strike 2. You dumb enough to be on YouTube. Then number 2, you done took your ass to someplace and you done recorded this shit for the world to motherfucking see. Do you know how much audacity you need? Some people move to Africa and don't want to tell nobody. But a motherfucker that's going to go around like this with the phone, all in the village and shit like that, walking around, falling in potholes, that motherfucker is crazy. You got to be that. I came to Africa with $1,000 ass niggas. You have to be crazy. Because you would think, ain't no fucking way in hell I'm going to show up there with no $1,000 to Africa. He crazy. But you like watching these people. I do too. Then you start watching him and then your ass gets stupid. Like, oh shit, I feel like supporting his ass. Let me go ahead and send him $100 million because I ain't got no fucking sense. I just want to see him walk around in the goddamn village with sandals on. Look at him out here taking a bath with the alligators and shit. This nigga crazy. Let me go ahead and support him. I feel like I want to do that shit too. Quit my job and go out there and fuck around and swim on the back of a crocodile. Because I'm stupid as hell just like he is. Because I ain't got no fucking sense. Let me go out there and, oh shit. I done put my money down and he put your skirt. Who's team member? Get his bitch ass out of here. Talking about put your skirt down. Who you talking to? Nigga. I know you ain't talking to me. If you wasn't talking to me, my bad, brother. But I thought you was talking to me. If you wasn't, I wasn't my intention. But you talking about put your skirt down. So you got to be crazy to do that shit, y'all. So if you want to support people, you can, but you need to come here for yourself. Like those of you who want to do farming in Africa. Let me give you an example. Those of y'all who want to do farming. Who wants to do farming in Africa? Let's say your example. Press 1 if you want to do farming. What up, Keith? Is that Keith in Oakland? Keith in Oakland. Press 1. You want to do farming in Africa, for example. Like we've done farms here. Okay. If you want to do farming in Africa, and it's a big, I know dudes that make $3,000 a day with selling Brivian, what are those eggs in the cartons? Are those called what? Yeah, what are they called? Layers. Layers, okay? It's people who can make that money. I know a dude that's killing it. He got like 40,000 birds, layers. The day old chicks, that's another one. Meat, the other one, right? But here's what I would do. If I wanted trades, thank you, Daniels. I would, if you was in America, I would pick up that skill in America. I would, on my off days, with YouTuber scams, but I don't have the direct information. I don't want to mention that person. I don't have direct proof, but I've heard about that, okay? So let me say, for example, the layers. I would get some training from a farm that does it in America before I come here. And I'm not trying to say that you can't learn it here, but I would try to learn as much as I could in America first. I would spend 1 to 2 years trying to learn. If it's goat farming, it's whatever. I would try to find somebody, hey, listen, you have a goat farm? Can I come look at your farm? Can I learn some stuff and see? In America. Because you already going to have to learn too much shit here in Africa. You're going to be mad as fuck. You're going to have to get a new house. You're going to be getting over it. You're going to be mad as shit. Any advice for a disabled, physically not able to walk who wants to come? Oh, shit, that's a tough one. You wouldn't want to go to the most developed country that you can find, I would think. Yeah. I would say, number one country I would recommend to people is Kenya. Kenya is the best. Ghana has the best community. Kenya is the best that I've seen. I've been to Ghana, yeah, I haven't been there. But you should go and get information on how to do that in America. Those things about how to run a business, do it in America. So when you come, you have something to build on. Africa is about momentum. You don't want to come here, learn how to farm, learn how to get acquainted, learn how to hire somebody, learn how to go and find somebody, how to build a structure, learn how to do it's too much. It's too much. And Kenya is the best. Uganda is good too. Why are you hating on Egypt? Who's hating on Egypt? Well, anybody send them out? Oh, maybe. Yeah, Kenya is the best. Uganda is good too. It is not Kenya. Okay, Uganda is not Kenya, but Kenya is good. Kenya is the best. So, don't do real estate here. Don't do real estate investing. Don't do real estate. I would say don't do it. I think it's a terrible business. Don't do that. Do real estate in America, where you know you got Section 8, you can get your money back in America. Somebody can rent your shit and pay for it. Do all that investing in real estate shit back home, where you know you got a chance. Now, if you want to do farming, get training in America. Then when you come here, you have some knowledge. Okay? Because it's too much on you to come here and learn how to do all that at the same time. If you got to get acclimated, you got kids, you got a mom, power be going out and shit. You go to the grocery store. Anybody live in Uganda or Kenya? Well, Kenya is better. Because if you're in a landlocked country, how many of y'all been to Uganda and you go to the grocery store and the shit is there one day and it ain't there the next fucking day? You will have your, whatever the tailor, you will have your heart set on some motherfucking fried chicken wings, you go to the goddamn Carrefour, that shit is not there. You want some cream cheese, it ain't there for 3 weeks. Okay? But you used to seeing that shit. And you can get Kellogg's Frosted Flakes for the low back home. That shit gonna cost you an arm and a leg here. So if you used to having things, like I said, you're not used to the grocery store. You go to Whole Foods or Costco, Sam's Club, Walmart, that shit is there. And Nairobi is good at that. But if you live in Uganda, you live in Rwanda, no. That shit is not there. Okay? You gonna be mad as fuck. Talking about you done went to 45 stores looking for some fucking chicken wings. They're gonna be over there mad, got an attitude and shit. You looking for some ocean spray, you can't find this shit, you be mad as fuck. Then some of y'all gonna have to get around on a boulder on the back of the bike. Because if you get your stupid ass on that in that car, and if you think you gonna get, listen, if you think, yo black ass, I'm talking to you. If you fucking think you gonna get in that car and you not gonna hit that fucking traffic, I got a bridge to sell your ass in Arkansas. You gonna be in that fucking traffic until Jesus get off the fucking cross. Yes, you will. You're gonna be in that traffic for years. Okay? And y'all gonna have to get on the back of that fucking boulder and get you a helmet or whatever, and you're gonna be dodging them fucking potholes like the rest of us. I ain't getting on that bike. Yes, the fuck you are. Yes, you are. You a fucking lie. You gonna get on that fucking bike eventually. I ain't getting on that bike. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you gonna be on that bike and going around them potholes like this here. If you're in Uganda, now Kenya is better. But if you're in Uganda, you're gonna be on the back of them fucking bikes. South Africa, land is okay. Yes. Some people do Airbnb. I know an African American brother, he don't buy property, but he does Airbnb. Airbnb is something that brothers do in Africa. I don't do it, but that's something that you can do. Setting up an Airbnb is something that you can do, yes, and it is opportunity in that. So, you're gonna be in that goddamn traffic and you're gonna be mad, and you're gonna be mad as fuck. So if you live in here and you don't like getting on the boat, you ain't gonna never get nowhere fast. And the day goes by fast here, family. And these are the things that you need to know. The day goes by very fast. You can't use your 24 hours in a day like you can in America. Let's say, for example, if you're going to, I used to work out at like 4 in the morning. Okay. But, you can't do everything. You go to the bank, for example. You might be in the bank. Bank of America, you ain't going to be in the bank all damn day. But if you be at the bank in Africa, that might be a year, goddamn 2 years time. Okay? They be understaffed. People be cutting in lines and all type of shit. So your day is long, right? So you're not used to that. People just taking their time and shit. Then your time is far spent. Oh, MTN. Oh, them MTN service centers, you will be there until they open the pearly gates. I promise you. You will be there at the MTN service center until they get ready to talk to your ass. And you can't be like, hurry up. Oh, that don't work in Africa. Why y'all taking so long? Oh, then who you talking to? I'm telling you, if you want to get a motherfucker to really be disrespectful, start talking shit about how they not being fast. The motherfuckers even go slower. Run your mouth if you want to. You think this is a customer service? Motherfucker, ain't no customer service here. Run your fucking mouth if you want to about how they taking their time. They don't give a fuck. You better be nice. Hello, sir. Hello, ma'am. Talk shit if you want to about how they, y'all taking too long. What up? Okay. Nigga gonna look at you like, what you gonna do about it? And when you think about it, you ain't gonna do nothing about it because you need their help. I see you got African internet. Nobody gonna go fucking Somalia, nigga. You go to Somalia. Right. So I'm not gonna go live. I have a video coming out on this again because I don't have time to go live with y'all. All right. I make way too much money talking shit about niggas to be dealing with y'all every damn day on the goddamn live stream. Okay. I have things to do, so I don't have no time to be on here fucking with you on no damn live stream. All right. That's just the truth. I love you like a play cousin, but I make way too much money dealing with y'all ass on no fucking lives. Okay. I got celebrities to be talking shit about, and somebody done did something dusty, and somebody done fucked up, and so that's what I want to do. I want to go and talk about these niggas, and then put the video up there, and then watch the money build up, because y'all can't stop by watching that ghetto shit, because I can't come in and talk about nothing that make no fucking sense, because they ain't gonna get no fucking views dealing with y'all. I try to talk about some positive shit. I be in a goddamn poorhouse dealing with y'all. Y'all like drama. Because you black. That's why. Shit. So I gotta try to. Y'all don't want to hear nothing that make no sense. I gotta get my money talking shit about these people. But anyways, it's the truth. So, wait, hold on. O'Shea, they want paperwork to get officers and hire 10 to 20 people in Uganda, Kenya. I need to be able to pay somebody off and get on with it. Yeah, you better do that, player. That's how it works. That's how it works, man. Okay? If you don't like corruption, I don't know why you coming here. Because otherwise, your ass is going to be waiting for 1,000 years. You go ahead on and pay it. What you going to tell them no? I ain't paying this shit. Y'all corrupt. Yeah, look at you and put your papers to the fucking back, nigga. Okay. Your ass will be there for 4,000 years. You better pay it. Shit, I'll be paying too. At first, I just try to be upright. But I'm just trying to get you not to, at least as somebody in the government office, they gon' do it. You paying a YouTuber, you ain't gonna get shit. A YouTuber in Africa cannot, for the most part, if you're paying them for land, and they can't help you do shit. But somebody in the government, yes. Yes. You need them. So stop fucking around. Okay? So, family, be careful. Be careful, family. Especially you women out there. You women out there, where are the women at? Press 1. Where are the women, the single women out there? Hey, Brother Cameron. Because black men, I don't really, black men ain't for the most part. But you women out there, you black women out there, some of y'all, especially you women out there that ain't got no man, you want to come over here, and I know what y'all be doing. Some of you sisters out here, y'all be over here. Y'all be over here doing a lot of fucking over here in Africa. But I'm going to leave y'all alone. Y'all got to be careful too. Okay? That's a whole other thing. But y'all got to be careful, you women out there, because y'all are the targets of these scams too. Women and older people. So, you know, you got to be really careful, ladies. Um, Try to get into a community. Um, hopefully it's people that got something going on. I mean, if you come to Uganda, I can make sure that you don't get scammed as much because I don't know who y'all gonna talk to. But I will, because sometimes you can tell somebody what to do, and y'all still will go out there and be dumb enough and send somebody some money. But you women got to be really careful, and older people got to be careful. Okay, you can come here, buy your ticket first, and if you guys want to come to, let's say, Uganda, I have an event on May 24th. I'll have something like around November, December. You can come check in, and it's free or whatever. So, but be careful when you're a woman. Is a monthly income of $900 good for Uganda? Is that $900 a month? I don't really think so. $900 a month. I mean, yes, you guys see the ice cream social by the PDS. Yes. And I do free drinks at my shit. Trust me. I'm an alcoholic. So I like alcohol. So if you come to my event, I get you a drink. You know, I ain't gonna talk to you that much, but I get you a fucking drink for sure. Go $900 is good for me. Okay. Um, go to. Hold on a second. Go to my Pan African dating show and go look at our last event we had, the Valentine's Day edition. Can I get what's a good cost per month? Kenya's cheaper than Uganda, by the way. Can somebody go, family? Can somebody go and put the link from my last speed dating event from the Pan African dating show in uh, February? Family, I want you guys to go look at our last event. And they just I be playing with the snow bunnies. Nigga, what kind of snow bunnies is over here? Ain't no snow bunnies over here. Somebody look at the link. That's the last event we did. I want somebody to go put it here. Somebody go to the Pan African dating show, and I can't do it because I'm on live. But somebody go and do it for me, please. Um, Go get it from the YouTube channel, the Pan African dating singles live. It's about 11 or 12-minute video, something like that. It has about 2,800 views, and please put it there in the comment section. All right. So you guys can see what kind of stuff that we do. You got swirlers on. Yeah, unfortunately. Do you know that It's On Site on Instagram shared that? This is, hold on, let me view the message. He said stop crying. Wait, why y'all can't put the YouTube link in there? Boy, black people in America, y'all niggas don't want to do nothing right. Y'all just be doing anything. Y'all worse than the Africans, taking all the damn time. Shit, y'all worse than. Boy, if y'all don't take y'all ass up, then nobody got time for y'all. Y'all ain't got no damn sense. Black people always so damn fucking late on everything. Where the goddamn link at? I'm trying to help y'all Negroes, and y'all Negroes is doing everything but what I'm asking y'all to do. You put the link? Okay, who sees the link? Uh, Rebecca. I'm brand new here. Are you an expat? Do you feel like Tariq is problematic? No, not really. I don't think that anybody on either side is problematic. I think that people had these discussions. The people who are problematic are people who taking folks' money and running off with it. Scammers. People who got opinions because you don't like it or not is not problematic. Okay? Tariq is not stopping nobody from coming to Africa. People in these cities, New York City, it's a bunch of African Americans and Caribbeans. They've been fucking for a long time, Caribbeans. So, and even Tariq, I think he's talking about he support Jamaican restaurants and things like that. So, okay, so guys, who clicked on the link for the Pan African show? He just talking about things that actually happen, and that's the truth. Press one. Who's seen the speed dating event? Anybody saw it? Press one. Press one. You sent it. Who clicked on it? Okay. All right. Click on it. So that's what we did for the singles event. So those are the things that we do. We're trying to do things like that. So hope you guys go and look at it. Go to the Pan African Dating Show. Y'all are so damn. Hold on, y'all so damn childish. This is exactly why I can't come home. Niggas don't follow no damn directions. Now I bet if I said post the booty clapping strip club at Magic City, it would have been 3,000 damn. I ain't got no damn sense. SBK, he's here. He's not here. I mean, he's still working with us. That's my producer. Long as I got money, he gonna be here. Hold on, let me. Ooh, damn, I'm so damn ugly on here. Hold on, here go the link right here. God damn, I'm black. Okay, I'm looking better now. Oh, I'm so beautiful. All right, click on that link right there, family. That's the link right there. Y'all see it? So this is our speed dating event. So we got another one of these, but it's not gonna be as. Ooh, hold on, I'm echoing shit. This is a bitch. Yeah, so that's the speed dating event, and that's how we did it. Some people flew here from America. Make it a URL. How do I make it a URL? Love your content. Thank you, brother. I can't got more of your content. I'm tired of y'all already. I can do it once a year. I got too much tricking to do to be live, man. Okay? But the scamming was getting out of hand. I love y'all too, brother, but okay. That was for more of the young people and things like that. But we're gonna do some things like that for the diaspora. Like I'll have like one event. But yeah, that's kind of stuff we do. So here, blackness good. That's my show, yeah. So yeah, that's what we do and everything like that. So you'll find me at the bar. I'll buy you a drink. Well, it's free anyway. So anyways, do you plan on getting an African? You should do a 20 version of the password, bros. I clicked on the link and it's not forwarding anywhere. Go to the Pan African Dating Show, honey. Go to the Pan African Dating Show. And then you will see. You would go to the Pan African Dating Show and you should see this. Oh shit. Here is our speed dating event. Here's how it went. This right here. Y'all see that wheel? That's my wheel right there. You see that? I'll fuck y'all up on that wheel. Y'all don't want no problems with that wheel. All right. So, again, you should invite Aaron the plumber. Aaron the plumber crazy. I used to be against him, but he's so damn retarded. I can't even be mad at him no more. He's so damn funny. I stopped making videos about him. I actually like his ass now, but don't send him no money though, cause he'll scam your ass too in a real way. So, anyways, family, please, family, be careful, family. Okay, be careful in these Pan-African YouTube streets. Do not be so in a hurry to come over to Africa where your life is going to depend on it. Do not. You will get used. All right? You will get used. You still cool with Disciplined? I don't even know the guy. He made some videos on me. I mean, he's a funny guy. I don't know the guy. He don't show his face. I don't have no problem with him. He's an interesting YouTuber. So he just giving his opinion like anybody else. Investigate? No, I'm not investigating no goddamn body. Okay, I'm telling y'all what y'all need to do so you don't get scammed by anybody. I don't care who they are. Buying land in any country from a YouTuber is risky. Your hand, yeah, that's true. But I mean, I'm saying family right now. So, but yes, you know, it's risky, family. Don't do that. Okay, because I could have literally, I might do a tour to Uganda. I mean, we're talking about with Jay Cameron, but they had to talk me into doing a tour. And he's the only person that I could trust. And one more person, Fanny Mark, I can do it. But I didn't even want to do a tour to Uganda because I don't even like y'all like that. Like, that's the truth. I don't want to see y'all. It's not that I don't like you. I fucking live here. Okay? So I don't want to I don't want to sell y'all nothing for y'all to, I got my shit the way I want it in this motherfucker, okay? I love how I don't want y'all fucking up my shit. You know, who was K. Francis? Get him out of here. He's a weirdo. See, I told you I got weirdos in the pro, but he one of them. I don't want y'all in my shit. Okay? I live here. I'm here every day. This is my personal business. I don't want to run into you. That's why I don't want to do no tours here for the most part, because I live here. I got my ticketing thing set up a certain way. Want you in my goddamn business. I came here to not be found, okay? But, so people want to sell you stuff and be around you all of a sudden, okay? Watch your back, family. I love you. You work hard for your money, family. You work hard for your money. We all work hard for our money, okay? You got to protect what you work for. Okay? You work for what you have. And that go for the not even just the African Americans, the African brothers. Yeah, some of y'all living in the States, your family in Uganda, Nigeria, and I get it. I know what y'all go through. Y'all got it even worse. Because a lot of brothers and sisters from Africa living in the diaspora, they have a hard family. Y'all don't know. Americans, we have a little bit easier than even some of them. Because when we come in, let me just say this before I go. When I come to Uganda, it's easy for me to tell a motherfucker to fuck off. It probably ain't a good idea, but it's easy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to prove nothing to nobody here. Cause I'm from the African American community, so let me just say like this. Now you're talking just who the fuck is care? But what are you talking about? Stop punching down on your people. Need careful. What are y'all talking about? What I'm saying is, when you just you still got your accent, you're not doing a good job of assimilating. And I'm not trying to assimilate. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And that's no offense to nobody. I am an African American. I'm from the West Coast. Okay? So I have very little in common with most Ugandans. All right? That doesn't make me a bad person, or that don't make them a bad person. All right? But what happens is that it's easy for me to be just like, okay, I'm over here doing my own thing and not interact with, a lot of people from Uganda. Not saying that I don't, but I'm just saying, right? But when you're African and you're from here and you're going to make it to the diaspora, you can't come back and not interact with your family. You can't do that. You can't interact. You can't come back and not interact with your tribe, with your village. That's something that we can do as Americans. It's actually harder. It's actually kind of easier for us to come here and be successful than it is for most folks in the diaspora. Because, like, if I start doing well, I don't feel like I need to buy a nice car to impress somebody here. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care if y'all think I'm dusty. Because it don't matter. Because whatever, you know what I mean? But if you're from here and you make it, you have some level of pressure to show people that you have made it. When you got, distant relatives, your mom and all that stuff, and people. I've seen brothers, man, and sisters go through a lot of stress trying to do things here on the continent, and they had to go and bust their ass. See, a lot of y'all don't know what it's like living overseas as an American and having to work like 13, 14 fucking hours a day. Then, like your mama, if you in Dubai, that says you're an American working, your mama ain't asking you for, she ain't maybe not down bad like that. But somebody here, they be down bad, man. Their mama need money, their auntie need money, all that type of shit. Who is Kabira Kadenu? Get your wife in Africa. Who in the fuck is he talking to? Okay, anybody asking me a dumbass question, please, moderators, time them out. Like King Face. Kabiru, get them out of here. Please. So a lot of African Americans will have more, if African Americans or even Africans from other countries, like a Kenyan come in Uganda, a Kenyan come to Uganda and don't have the stress of a Ugandan. You know what I mean? Or an American come to Uganda and don't have the same stress as a Ugandan. So you do get some privilege. So, but still, they can get scammed. They get scammed more than us. A lot of Africans get scammed, family. Y'all don't know that, but a lot of Africans go through it. Their chances of being successful back in Africa is very small in comparisons to us. We sometimes have a better chance than them in many cases. So it's not just African Americans getting scammed. You can get an African and get scammed by an African American YouTuber. That can happen also. Thoughts on that new UAE oil deal? I don't know nothing about it. Have you did the African DNA test? No, but I have one right here. I'm about to do it. See this? All right, family. Tommy got hands. Okay, hold on. Let me. Yeah, just block him out. Just get him out. Hide them of it. Kingface, get him out of here. He done. Why not West Africa? I don't know. I've never been to West. I've been to Nigeria once. Which DNA? I think African ancestry is good. I don't know. Do not give them your DNA info. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah. So my boy bought that from Sacramento. He's here in Uganda right now. He bought that for me. Shout out to my boy Moo Moo Mayfield, Mike Morales, Miles Morales. Why did they get him out of here too? This motherfucker. I'm about to put you in time for 24 hours. All right, family. Peace, love, hair grease, and local African sandals. Okay. Love y'all. Stay black. Say no to motherfucking scammers. Okay. And again, he said you will meet a girl named Oya. Passport road visuals. Y'all crazy. All right, family. I'm musty as hell. I gotta get in the shower. This don't make no damn sense. Peace.